If it hurts, game the brakes, no get you, don't let up, put on more steam. Protect our kickers, our quarterback, our lead, our ball game. All obstacles, block, cut, sides, do the game, tap, this win it in. Rush it again, we're here for the first minute. Carry my team down 6 minutes.
Rocky Top! You'll always be.
Just look around. You got the mountains. You got the most beautiful city in the whole entire country. The university is absolutely, looks like it's out of a storybook. It's just beautiful. People are incredibly genuine and extremely nice. It's just a place that obviously I'd want my kids to go to school. And it sells itself. You don't have to sell anything about this place. You just got to get them here. You know, the old field of dreams. Yeah. Build it and they will come. It's already built.
Doesn't have to be perfect, ain't gonna be perfect. We go compete for 60 freaking minutes. All right, enjoy the opportunity, enjoy the environment, and then go play our butts off, play for one another, and have a hell of a lot of fun. Everybody got me?
Yes,
all right.
Who got my back? I got your back. Who got my back? I got your back. Who got my back? I got your back. We play for another. We fight for another. Every fight, every play, every round. Hey, Tennessee on 2. 1, 2. Tennessee. Ball, that team ready. Ball, that team ready. Ball, that team ready.
Shoot, to keep our foot on their throat. When we go up big, I think still coming to the sideline with the same mindset that is 0-0. And, you know, just carrying that out the full game, full 4 quarters like Coach Hop says.
But you know what? Let's talk a little Vols. That is not me trying to take any shine away from the phenomenal channel Talking Vols and my guy Boogie Bentley runs, so shout out to them. But let's talk a little Vols here.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. He's Coach Jay, and it is game day. Coach Jay, you ready to acknowledge Nico as our tribal chief? What a fun intro, man. What a fun
intro. Man, I love it. And hell yeah, I'm here to acknowledge Nico as the tribal chief, man. Excited for this game. Hope the Vols go out there and kick some heads in, man. Can't wait to get this thing going.
Man, that's another wrestling reference that you probably don't even know exists. Brian Danielson wants to kick some more effing heads in, and that's what we're going to do at 7:30 as Tennessee takes on NC State. I am fired up. I am ready to go. You guys know the deal. This is a fan call-in show. We're going to be sending out the link to you guys here in just a little bit. By the way, if you missed it on the intro, that picture is from Ming Stream Media, Hammered Vols headquarters. Apparently, there was one floating around Twitter as well that had your face and not Josh Heupel's. Have you seen that? Because I've not seen it.
No.
I have not seen it.
I'm unaware of this. Yeah. No.
Me, I'm about to say his real name. I don't think he cares. Culberson, you got to tag me up in the one that's got Coach J on it. I've not seen it. This is the one that was on the intro. I think you glanced down and saw it. Absolutely hilarious. I love these. These never get old. Everybody that's throwing this stuff out there. I wonder if it's got back to Nico. I wonder if Nico everybody is calling him our tribal chief and comparing him to Roman Reigns. But apparently there's one just like this. Oh, he said he didn't want to share it without Coach J's permission. Oh, we got to see it. We got to see it.
Oh yeah, no, you can share it. You can share it.
Tag me on Twitter and I'll take a look at it. Let me catch up with you guys in the chat real quick here. Robert Profit becomes a member of the channel. Shout out, Robert. If you guys like the channel, the content, the live stream, thinking about hitting that join button, we would appreciate it. Jay also becomes a member of the channel. You guys can do it for $1. It's pinned to the top of the chat. There's also a join button over there right beside subscribe. Hammered Balls headquarters for 2. What's up, fam? Game day. How we feeling? Putting that 8. I like the acknowledge him with an 8-ball emoji and then an orange emoji. That's what I'm rolling with. Vol fan for life for 5. 4213. How about them Vols? I said it's great to be a Tennessee Vol. Tyler Harrison for 5. Let's go Vols. Hopefully they come out strong and stay strong. Getting tired of hearing all the Vol haters. Ready to shut them up. All I heard was people were scared of Arkansas today. I flipped over the game and they choked and they blew it. Danico Slaughter could have had a pick to end the game. He dropped it. Back-to-back PIs. Poor Arkansas. Ball fan for 2. Let's get him in here. They were trying to rally and get me to start early. I said $500. Then they got real quiet. Say the truth. That's what we do around here. Tell us when we're telling lies. Becomes a member. Shout out, Say the Truth. We appreciate you, brother. Rocky Top Tom for 5. Door towards the 500. Didn't quite get there. It all started because your wife demanded that I go live. I'm like, what are we doing here?
She's unruly today. You got to keep an eye on her.
I'm trying to go upstairs and get one of these nice E-Hall Tennessee beers that taste like watered down PBR, but it looks great. It looks great. Mrs. Coach J for 8 says Colt of 8. Jackie Pickle drops a 20 spot. That's an Orange Boy. Shout out, Jackie. We will play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Jackie drops an Orange Boy and doesn't say anything, just a tip in the tip jar. We appreciate you, brother. Sling Blade for 5 says door feed GBO. Appreciate these super chats because we got demonetized to play that music. It was worth every second. Tim Broyle's been a member for 8 months. We appreciate you, Tim. Knoxville Predator Catcher for 5. Coach Rice runs, cheese plays, boogie. You're right. It's time, fellas. Go big, damn orange. Yeah, apparently they played a exhibition and Coach Rice. No, wait, Coach Rice lost. What are you yelling about? You beat him.
He lost?
It was cheese versus cheese, and the cheese won. I think Knoxville Predator Catcher beat Coach Rice in what was supposed to be an exhibition. Angry Titan for 2. Polynesian sauce incoming. Thank you, Angry Titan. Seth D drops a hundo. That's insane. You know what we got to do? We got to make the haters mad.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Put those $1 million man emojis in the chat. Let the haters know that Hundo just came through the door. It's broken. I don't even know if you guys can hear me when I play the music. That's me. That's me dropping 100.
Ludacris going in on the verse because I never.
Shout out Seth B. $100 super chat, biggest donation of the night. Sitting here at the hospital with my 20-hour-old newborn son, waiting to listen to his first Vols game in orange checkerboard onesie. GBO Vols by 50.
I'll just chime in real quick on that, Seth P. I have a picture, and gosh, my daughter's 48 now. No, I'm just kidding. She's not 48, but she's a grown woman now, and I do have a picture of me watching the Florida game in the hospital, holding my baby girl when she was but 7 hours old for a Florida game. So I've been there. Beautiful feeling. Congratulations, and Vols by 50.
It changes things, doesn't it? Like, I had a rule around here when this became my job. Actually, when we started live stream, I was like, I can't miss a post-game show. That's when we have to go to work. That's when we make the most money. That's how we pay the bills. Until my daughter said, Dad, I want to go to a game. Man, that changes your perspective real quick. And we had the opportunity to do that a year ago, and it was a good time. This week, we said, you want to go to a Tennessee game? Or you want to go back to App State? She said App State. That's where we're going, and it works out for a bye week. So we're going to go watch App State take care of Georgia State. Little revenge for Jeremy Pruitt. Let me put the link out here real quick. We'll get you guys on here in just a second. How's your gambling going today, Coach? Where you at? Everybody loved that segment, by the way.
Yeah, so I mean BYU, great. Utah handling business. I did jump on Texas. I did it late though. I didn't do it. During the show, I jumped on it this morning. So did great there. And then I had my first loss just now because I bet on Kentucky. And oh man, was Coach Jay wrong about that pick. They are hot trash, and I am very, very unworried about Kentucky moving forward.
Michael says, how did I miss that Slaughter left? I would guess, Michael, he said, of all the DBs we lost, I missed it. I would guess you're not, the notifications aren't on during the offseason for the Talkin VAWLS network. Otherwise, you would have known. I'm just kidding. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Steve says, what kind of spot is it that Notre Dame game? Good Lord. All right, Rocky Top Tom's in the house. What's up, Tom?
How's it going, y'all? Got this good. Just in time for game day.
Watch out.
Ooh, that's a clean one.
Just in time for game day. Yep. I got my stepdad one too. He loves it.
This might be the first time in the history of the channel that 3 people have had Talkin VAWLS merch on at the same time.
Notre Dame really lost.
Yeah.
Dang. I looked at that game and I was like, I don't know, my spidey senses went up and I was like, I'm staying away from this. This is weird. And sure enough, it certainly was weird. Tim in the comment section, is Sark and Kiffin a product of Pete Carroll? I would argue they're a product of the great Norm Chow, the Hawaii offense coordinator that brought Timmy Chang to fame and coordinated all those good USC offenses through the year.
Who's got an ad? Is that Tom?
Okay. Have it.
No, it's way. Jackie. Jackie, turn your TV down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, what is that? Right. I was like, is that something? Because there was a time, I don't remember who I was live with, and all of a sudden this music starts playing. I'm like, where's it? And I've got 85 tabs open, and somewhere there's an ad playing, and I can't, and nobody else can hear it. It's just blaring in my ears. I'm like, where is this and what is going on?
You guys remember when you could get a Whopper for 99 cents, and now it's like $15?
For sure.
Man.
Yeah.
Or like the 99-cent menu at McDonald's. Man, you used to go in there and get like a cheeseburger, fries, drink, and now it's like, we'll give you 2 fries and a half a chicken nugget. $13.99.
Right.
What other games you? Well, no, let's talk about that Texas game because I made a bold statement that Steve Sarkisian's not as good as everybody thinks he is. The reason I said that, I said he's not proven. I said I don't think he's really proven anything. I think the SEC will confirm whether or not he's good. Now Michigan, they beat the brakes off of him. Everybody's singing Steve Sarkisian's praises. I don't think Michigan's that good. Look what they went through.
Yeah. I can't wait till they come to Knoxville next year, man. They're going to come to Knoxville next year and get that. But it's going to be amazing.
I think we may have said this just last Saturday on the fan call in. If Ryan Day doesn't beat Michigan this year, he has to be toast. Yeah. He has to be.
Michigan this year.
Well, let me get to
that. I concur.
Is GBO. Shout out, Paul. Hold on. Somebody's got a horrendous echo. Michael, if you got headphones, Michael, put them in. It's coming through your phone and echoing back into the microphone. Let's see. Louisiana ball for 10 says Dorfy. Also, what y'all think about Arkansas? They didn't seem like a bad team given our history. There, I don't think that's a gimme, but I still think we win, but they don't look as bad as I thought. I think that's a fair assessment. Matt, what do you think? I think Arkansas is better than maybe we thought. I still don't think they're that good of a team. They choked, man. They choked at the end of that game.
They did, yeah. I mean, they had opportunities to win that ball game, and going on the road is always tough. But I don't think they're going to be a 3-9 team. They're going to be a little bit better than I think everybody gave them credit for, but they're still not as talented as the top echelon of the SEC. So I'm not worried about going in there in a few weeks. And if the Nico Slaughter keeps on giving PI penalties and letting them go down the field, then they can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if Michael's good now. Yes, Michael's good. Make sure you guys turn your TVs down too, but everybody sounds good now. For some reason,
yeah, I just muted mine.
I don't know why some people can't, like they have to have headphones and other people don't. I don't know if it's the microphone or how that works. Let me continue to catch up. Dirty Ducky's been a member for 9 months. We appreciate that. The kid, Elijah Allen, for $10 or $20. That's Orange Boy. Says it's time to Dexter Morgan, NC State. That's aggressive. Nobody's trying to murder anybody, kid. What are we talking about?
Rocky Top, you'll always be.
There's levels to this thing. He wants to Dexter somebody. Dakota for 5 lost a bet, but it feels good to see Kentucky lose. Oh, wait, did you say that one Friday morning, Coach Jay?
I did. I sure did, dude. Hey, man, I'll own my losses.
We've had our first casualty.
I had BYU. I had Utah. I had wins too. But man, I choked on that one. No doubt about that. Yeah,
I had that way early this week too. But
yeah, no, I know you had BYU too. So that's
I had
awesome.
BYU. I had Utah as well. Being a former Utah guy, obviously, but yeah, Kentucky looked awful. I mean,
I don't think anyone saw that coming though, right? Like who saw that, right? Like
the offensive line at Kentucky, Gerald Mincy.
Oh my God,
absolutely horrendous. Either that or South Carolina has a top 5 defensive line in the country, which we know is not the case.
No, it's not that. Tom will tell you Tennessee's offensive line looked like the greatest NFL offensive line of all time compared to Kentucky today.
Yeah, I mean, my goodness.
Did Mincy come horrible, man? They did.
Did Mincy come back in the game?
Yeah, he came back in.
He did.
Right before we went live, he came back in.
He got back-to-back illegal procedure penalties at one point.
Yeah, he's garbage.
Yeah.
Somebody said it earlier. He's soft. He's soft, man.
Yeah,
and he thinks they're gonna hit us in the mouth in November.
Yeah. That's why he's in Kentucky.
I find it comical. He was talking about the speed, how fast they go. I turned the game on. The first 2 plays I watched, they snapped the ball with 12 seconds left on the play clock. Are we going fast? Or 12 seconds on the play clock? What are we doing? That's fast. I'm so confused. Does Gerald Mincy know where he's at? Maybe he smoked a little weed before that interview.
It leads me to believe that he was given the invitation to find another place to play.
Yeah, right.
I'm 100%. No, I wouldn't silly. Maybe 99%, Bob. 99% sure that's what happened. Couple more here. Vol fan for life for 2 for the Nico chant at Coach J. Tip Jackson been a member for 16 months. We appreciate you, brother. Tyler Steele for 2. Notre Dame is sorry, not only in the real world, but also in the digital world. I hear their coach is a real jerk. But let's go check this out. We got to go look at this. This is epic. I love this. Look at Coach Jay's face.
That's awesome.
That's Culberson.
That's awesome, Culberson. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Foul Ming Media. He was Foul Ming Media. Then he changed it to what is it now? It's Drunk something. He can't change his name for like 3 weeks.
And Miss J doesn't want me to get canceled with the Nico chant, but I'll get put in the doghouse for a super chat. Why not? All it is when Nico scores, I'll just go Nico, Iama,
Oh my gosh, what is happening? Shout out Foul Ming Media, dude. That's an epic one. I like that one. And how did he get that picture? What is that from, Coach Jay?
I have no idea.
That's from last week when Nico crushed UT chat by,
it's making me feel better about my
nothing in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's making me feel better about my chin game though. That's for sure.
I just don't get how he has a picture of you looking to the right. Like what planet is this from? I don't. Shout out to Foul Ming Media. That's epic, man. That's I love what this channel's become. When you guys are making memes out of the hosts, and there's bits and there's things that are inside jokes. That's what this thing's supposed to be. Let's see who else. Matt, what other games? What other games you dialed in today that you have some takeaways from?
Hey, look at that Cal and Auburn game right now. I'm not here to see it, but Cal, went up 2 touchdowns right before I left.
Cal can play.
The defense Cal's at 21-14 right now.
Tearing Auburn up, and they got all the hype last week with those wide receivers, but Auburn's not going to be a team that's going to scare a lot of guys this year either. And even Saban this morning was talking about Auburn. So I'm on that game too, Coach Jay. Plus 12.5, baby.
Yeah. Cal can play. They gave him heck last year.
Yeah, that game last year was a great game. So Jordan Hare today is pretty quiet.
Oh, they're in Jordan Hare Stadium and they're losing.
They're at Auburn. Yeah.
God.
They were all yapping about how their quarterback outplayed Nico too all week, so that was kind of nice. But it's a good example with Notre Dame losing, Kentucky losing. Hey, look, nothing's given, man, and I think this team will keep their head down today and we'll be all right. But just goes to show you, man, college football. It's why we love it, is because it's so crazy. But you better respect it, because if you don't, you'll catch an L real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, especially early. I mean, you're seeing teams that are favored, double-digit favorites too, go down. I mean, you had, who was the team today that was Penn State plus 30, minus 31.5.
They looked terrible.
Looked awful. I mean, had to come back and win the game in the second half, winning by 7. I mean, just early in the season football games, and if you have any injuries that happen too, it derails anything you've done in the offseason. I mean, that's the thing that is so interesting to watch. So this 12-team playoffs too. I mean, it gives teams that realistically have never had a chance and never had a belief in the system. You don't have to go 10-2, 9-3. You get into your championship game in the Big 10, Big 12, especially Big 12 ACC with 4 losses. You got a shot.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, generally speaking, your best improvement in the season comes between game 1 and game 2. That's when you step up your game the most throughout the whole season. So when you see them drop off from doing, at least winning your first game, and you see them drop the second game bad to a team you should have beat, that really delivers a blow to the ego and to the whole drive of the team.
You need to call Florida State and Notre Dame and tell them both that, because I don't think they got that one.
Northern Illinois just beat Notre Dame. Northern Illinois just beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And somebody, what did Notre Dame do last weekend?
Went to Texas A&M. Went to Texas A&M and beat them.
Yep.
Smoked them.
Sure did.
So I think
that's just doing it that we see across the border now, and with the NIL and with the transfer portal, we're going to see more parity across college football, especially in your middle tier teams across different conferences, because it's not the big boys just can't keep all the recruits anymore, right? I mean, and if you listen to any of these broadcasts, it's transfer guy, transfer this, making plays. It's going to create some interesting situations for teams across the country. And if you're, guys that don't do it, aka Dabo, and you're not going to bring guys into play, you get left in the dust, and you can see App State cover tonight too.
Ooh, I hope so.
I'm on that.
Let me share something with you guys. 2 weeks from today, you guys keep me in your thoughts and prayers, because I'm going to be in South Bend, Indiana at a Notre Dame game. My wife's family, all of them, she's from Chicago. All of them are diehard Notre Dame fans. My stepson, who still lives in Chicago, has got tickets for about 30 people. We're renting a big bus going from his house in Chicago up to South Bend Saturday morning, 2 weeks from today. So,
who do they play?
I don't even know, Boogie, who they're playing. It really doesn't matter to me, because I'm going to have some. I told my wife, I said, the little leprechaun's got to have an orange hat on.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's Purdue.
There's going to be some orange in the green stadium, I can tell you.
Well, I'll be looking. I'll watch the game and look for you.
Yeah, there we go.
And don't forget. Forget to wear some Talkin VAWLS merch.
Some what?
Talkin VAWLS merch.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll order shirt. You'll stick out. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I've got a new hat. I got rid of the anchor, since everybody wants to try to say I'm some kind of a Vandy fan. That's a fight.
Oh man! Oh, get him!
I like that hat. I like that hat, Bob. I like that.
So real quick for everyone, in the chat, they just pointed out that Auburn quarterback that threw for 300 plus yards and a half of football last week just threw his 3rd interception right now. Is anyone worried about a letdown from Nico like that?
No.
Not from him. No, but I'm not necessarily worried on any level, but expecting NC State to put on a heck of a better performance than they did last week. For real, if they don't, their season's over because they were picked to do well or even go to the ACC title game. They're not going to do it if they play like that. But I got to hop off of here early. I really wish I didn't because I love hanging out with all of y'all, but I was here early, so I got to go early. But go Vols. We're going to win. Let's see. We're going to win 3-0. No, I'm just kidding.
I would love that in a weird way, Tom.
35-14, I think. We're going to win 35-14. Nico's going to have a great day. But y'all have a good night. Be good.
All right,
Peace.
later, Tom. Appreciate it, brother.
See you, Rock Top.
All right, we got another special guest that's going to make up for Tom. He's going to make us. He's going to make us feel right.
Ron the Don, what are you doing?
Well, let me show what I'm doing because today is college football day. And you know what we doing at Ball Nation, y'all. Come on over here. Look at this. This ain't chicken. This ain't beef. This is wolf chops, ladies and gentlemen. This is candy meat. Let's go Balls.
Oh, I love it.
I love you, Ron the Don. Dude, Ron, we're undefeated. We're undefeated when you send me a video of what you're eating that day. So every game day, I'm going to need to see what's on the grill.
Hey, we do what we got to do, man. We got to eat. Got to tailgate. Got to party. We get right. That time of the year.
Oh, gosh, it looks good every time, too. Every time I'm like, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing what Ron's doing? No.
Now I want Wolf.
It's all about the food, baby. It's all about the food. Great friends, good food, and great fun, and go Balls.
Did anybody else grill up anything good pregame? Anybody? Just Ron the Don?
It's 109 degrees here. So, no, I'm not going to grill anything.
I was watching a live stream last night after we got home from the football game. I was watching a live stream, and the guy comes on. He brings a guest on, and the guy's sitting in the dark. And he's like, why are you in the dark? Turn your lights on. You're a YouTuber. You're a professional. Turn your lights on. He goes, I live in California. It's 148 degrees.
Yeah,
I'm sitting in the dark. He's like, if I wasn't on stream, I would have all my clothes off. It is so – you posted I saw where you posted the temperature. Unbelievable. I'm complaining because we can't get in the pool, and you're out there just miserable.
It's scorching, man. It is.
Talking weather. So nobody had anything good to eat? Michael, nothing?
No.
What a bunch of disappointing fans we are.
I stopped and got Mexican on the way home.
There you go. So, there you go.
Nothing
That's
wrong
good.
with
That sounds good.
Let's see what the chat's eating.
Steak from last night.
Oh, gosh.
Now there's a meal right there.
A warmed up steak?
Yeah, from last night. Yeah.
Cold beer. Yeah.
Yeah, cold beer. Cheers to that, Ron. Cheers to a gross cold beer, but it has a power tea on it, so we'll drink it and pretend it's great. Brazilian steak, picanha. Didn't we have this conversation before? That's an underrated cut of meat, picanha. I think it's all about it.
Yeah, it's a tri-tip basically. It's just the cap has been left on instead of cutting off. That's all. That's
the bearded butcher's the only reason I know what picanha is. All right,
awesome.
let me catch up with you. What is happening? Bleed Orange dropped a $5 super chat. Says Dorothy, what up? Colt can't make it on. Dang work, but I got to do my part to help supply the world with oil. GBO balls by Fitty. Appreciate you, Bleed Orange. Hope to see you on the post game show. Tennessee Vols fan 23 becomes a member of the channel. We appreciate you. Carl, the accountable accountant, Balaban for 2. Mincy's Twitter profile is still him in a UT shirt. Oh, poor little thing. Poor little thing.
He's crying because he's crying.
Dan Yoder for 5. Dorothy, how about them Huskies? Dakota for 2. Are we the home team today? No, we are wearing all white. All white. White on white on.
Our stormtrooper uniforms.
I thought they were going to break out the orange breeches because they put out a little graphic earlier in the week that had the orange pants. But then they ended up going with this. Yeah, stormtroopers. I like them. They look good. They look clean. We got almost 500 people watching this tailgate show. Do us a favor. Smash the thumbs up. Share it out. Let people know. It's a tailgate show. It's your show where you guys get to come on, hang out, talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you're a member of this channel, Talkin VAWLS Gold or higher, the link is on the community tab. Go to the homepage of the YouTube channel. Click on community. Boom. The link will pop up for you. You can jump on here, hang out with us. Brian for 5 says, hey, Coach J, 2024 Vols equal 2013 Seahawks. What do you think? Hashtag. Go
If
Vols.
it makes us champions, I'm all for it. Let's go.
All that matters is winning, right?
Yeah.
Baba J for 10. Video is messing up, but oh well. FUGA and go Big Orange. That's right, Baba J. We appreciate you dropping in. Bob, what are you looking for tonight, brother? Do you think how many yards does Nico throw for tonight, Bob?
If he plays a single half like I think he's going to, I think this is going to be a repeat of last week.
Good Lord.
He's going to be right at 300.
There you go. I'll take it.
I don't think he's going to go quite as much in the first half as he did against Chattanooga, but it's not going to be far off. I see us getting out to at least a 28-point lead before the North Carolina scores.
Bob's feeling it. Bob is feeling it.
I see it. I see it. I mean, this is like Seth is going to enjoy the game with his son for the first time in that boy's life. And I said it. It reminds me of the first time I took my daughter to a Tennessee game. 1998, Vanderbilt, at Vanderbilt, and we smoked them. My daughter, 4 years old at the time, sitting up on my shoulders, we're getting ready to start walking out of the stadium. As we hit the tunnel, you hear her start shouting at the top of her lungs, "It's great to be a Tennessee Ball." Everybody started cheering with her because she's in her Tennessee cheerleading outfit.
I love
She's got the pom-poms going at it. And I've got that same feeling this year. And you can't sway me from it.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that, man. Nothing like taking your child to the first Tennessee game, man. That's a special moment.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Especially that year.
Yeah. So you think they're going to blitz Nico today, or are they going to sit back and make him dink and dunk him?
I think they're going to try to change it up back and forth. I think they're going to try to come out blitzing him and try to put some kind of fear in him. But when they see it's not going to work with that front line that we've got, then they're going to start kind of sticking back because Nico's too fast on his release. He's going to start catching tight ends coming across the middle. He'll hit them in a flat, and it's just going to kill him. He's not going to sit back in that pocket and get slammed.
What do you think,
and I
Jackie?
still say, I still say he's not going to throw an interception. He will not throw an interception this year.
I'm looking for the tight ends to have a big game because of the 3-3-5 defense they're going to employ.
Exactly.
Yep.
I can see it.
Yep.
I could totally see it.
And I think Dylan Sampson's going to boat race.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The one thing I did see about Dylan last game, his pass blocking has stepped up from last year.
It has. It has.
Yeah.
Somewhat. He's much better.
Well,
he's picking them up better than he did last year.
Yeah, he is.
I know the offense is going to do their thing, but for me, I'm a defensive guy.
There you
I want
go.
some ice cream cones and broken bones and phone homes and therapy. That's what I want to see. And took us up, man. I want him to go to the sidelines and coach, don't put me back in. I don't want to go. Who's going to hit me next? You don't know. That's what I want to see. We just trying to shut some people up.
I would love. Yeah, I would love.
You're going to open up.
Yeah, I do. I want to see a big hit. Like my mind goes to that opening kickoff hit against Cal back in the day. That kind of set the tone for the game. I would love to see a big hit like that early in the game. Certainly.
You know who else is high on the defense? We're on the Dawn. I think Nick Saban has been listening to the
calling in. I got to take this, guys. I'll click off.
Just Jackie.
Stay where you're at. I'll just mute you. Just stay where you're at.
Okay.
I'll mute you. I was listening to Game Day this morning, and Nick Saban said that, he's like praising Nico, of course, like everybody in the national media is, and saying that, Nico's probably going to show it tonight against NC State. But then he said, I think this Tennessee defense is a whole lot better than people are giving them credit for. And I think tonight is another step towards that. I talked about it Friday with Coach Jay. I talked about it on Locked On Vols. I think we're going to see what Nico's got between the ears tonight. I think that's going to be a talking point this week. And I think people are going to talk about how this defense is way better than they thought. And then I think the next step for more talk, more hype that I know some people are terrified of. Somebody in the chat just said, we are way, way too excited. And it scares me. I get it. I ain't gonna pump the brakes. I'm going to celebrate when we are successful. I'm gonna hype it up because that's what I do, and I love it. And I think when we go into that Oklahoma game and this defensive line whips Oklahoma up front, then we're really gonna be talking about the defense after that week. And that's football.
Well, here's the thing: fan is short for fanatic, and that's what I am. I'm a freaking fanatic. Okay, and that's just the way it is. I'm going to be pumped up because our energy pumps right into that team. They see our energy, especially when they come home to Neyland, and they got 102 of their best friends and family members in the stands. You can't stop us.
Somebody's mama going home crying. Somebody's mama going home crying.
Yeah, right. Q Shady Hayward.
Hey, in the immortal words of Patrice O'Neal, I do not feel bad about it at all because you shouldn't have put your kid on the field against Tennessee. That's what's going down. We're going to do this. It's going to happen.
Call coach up.
Broken bones and ice cream cones.
Oh, man. I love that.
Does West plays the opposite side as Pierce, doesn't he?
Yes.
Opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see them coming in and just mashing and mashing and mashing. I see containment all night long.
Mashed taters. Okay.
I got some Bob water right here. They call it white light.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you right now, Bob.
Yeah.
Some Bob oil.
I don't want nothing to happen to you, but something's going to happen to the other people over there. It's going to be painful. It's going to be devastating. It's going to be a call to mama.
God. Cam Selden is listed as out tonight. Is this true?
I've not seen this. I just listened to the VolQuest 2-minute drill right before we went live, and they didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I don't know because they have to say so now, right? Like they're doing that.
They're supposed to do it 3 days out.
Let me see. Let me pull up VolQuest here. Matt Ray just put who's out. Jordan Thomas obviously out. Christian Charles probable. Okoye out. Cam Selden out. Shoulder. Wait. Mr. Selden got plenty of time against Chattanooga, but he will miss tonight's game according to a Tennessee spokesperson. You know what, though? Somebody's got a bad echo. Let me see who it is. It's Jonathan. Jonathan, is there any way you have headphones in your car?
I could turn it on my car. That's about it.
Try that. See if that works.
Try it. Yeah.
I just hate when there's an echo. I know the chat yells and screams at me, but hey, it's a fan call-in show. We want to get everybody on here.
Figure it out too.
Yeah.
Wait, are we still a little bit of an echo, but it's all right. It's all right.
Is that better?
No. I thought it was at first, and then I'm like,
a lot
you know
of
what
noise.
You know what you could just do is mute when you're not talking.
Yeah, that's the best thing.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, we'll ask you questions.
Let me catch up with the chat. Will Dyer for 5 says Dorothy 4510. GBO, Soar the Demon, also known as Robbie S. I love to expose you guys for your real names. Robbie says for 10 this week seems like upset week all over the country. Kentucky smashed South Carolina by South Carolina. Notre Dame falls to NIU. Arkansas falls to Oklahoma State. That wasn't an upset. Oklahoma State was favored. Cal beat Auburn. What is going on today? It's college football. I tell you what, that Arkansas-Oklahoma State game was fun to watch. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I thought Arkansas had it there for a while.
Yeah, I tuned into the Texas game. The echo, I don't think is coming from Jonathan. It's coming from Jordan. Let's see if Jonathan's got an echo. What is going on?
I had my mic muted, but it's not now. It's not now.
You're good. It's not you. It's Jordan. We're yelling at the wrong person, Coach Jay. Jordan, try to grab. We got you muted. Right. Try to grab headphones real quick. Let's see. Okay, we got Robbie S. How do you say that? Tathula? I don't know. But they are a member, and we appreciate them. Big Orange Mountain drops it. Orange Boy, that's a 20 spot. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Big Orange Mountain says there is no such thing as too excited. GBO. That's right, man. Enjoy. Somebody commented on Locked On Vols and said, hey, somebody told us to enjoy the ride in 22, and now they're telling us to enjoy the ride in 24. Maybe we should listen to that person, even though he's a psycho and a lot of people hate him. Let's get Jonathan in here now that we yelled at him for the wrong reasons. How you feeling tonight, man? You confident? You nervous? What do you think Tennessee's
it's
at?
gonna be a blowout, brother. A blowout. I'm probably 38-7, 38-14 maybe. But in my eyes, that's considered a blowout 3-score game. So, but yeah, man, Nico's that guy. I've honestly just watching you guys and hearing everything, and obviously watching the game last week, man. It's just, as you said, ball placement, right on time at the right spot. It's going to be special, man.
What about you, Jordan? You're way better now. You're dialed in now. So what do you think about tonight? Confident?
I'm more confident than I should be right now, but I just want to see the defense light it up. That's all I want. I know the offense is going to take care of business. I just want the defense to show up. I want Pierce to have a day, and I just want to shut him down. That's what I want to do. I want the defense just to show out.
Let me ask you this, because it's kind of like, I got to see it to believe it, and Chattanooga doesn't mean anything. But how did you feel about Nico going into it? Were you on the Coach J train? You were all in on it.
I bought in Nico before the Iowa game, man. I bought in the hype way before I should have. But he's there. It's Heisman contender all the way. Nobody's going to change my mind. Dude's an all-star. I sit here and think about it. And you said something earlier in the streams, earlier in the week, was like, Peyton Manning, he had a Chattanooga team that he played. Heath Schuler, Tyler Bray. We had those Chattanooga teams, and Nico just balled out. And I'm willing to say he's going to ball out every single game. Now he's obviously going to have some slip ups here and there, but dude's generational talent. I've bought in. I've got the Nico jersey on order. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Heisman. I'm all Nico, man.
I love it. Did you hear Lee Corso this morning? And I know God bless his heart.
He's Lee Corso.
Yeah, exactly. He said Nico's going to win 2 Heismans. 2 Heismans. He said.
They're still wheeling them out there, huh?
Oh, it's almost sad, man.
Yeah.
It reminds me of all the 3 of you in the 500 people in the chat, the 3 of you that know anything about comic books other than me. It reminds me of Stan Lee towards the end when they're just like rolling him out there at these comic conventions, and he has no idea where he's at, and he's just signing stuff, and it's like, man, that's not fair to. And both those guys are legends, It's like, but at the same time, maybe game day and being out there in it is what keeps Coach Corso going. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to have something to do, man. And football's addicting. I know everyone's watching this, man, but that Northern Illinois coach was just on there crying and proud of his team and talking about family, man. I love this game. That's all I got to say.
That's football, man.
Any given Saturday, man. That was crazy.
Well, I'm just going to say one thing. I think that both Kentucky and South Carolina are dumpster fires. I'm more mad at South Carolina for busting my parlay, but it is what it is. And my best friend, he's a South Carolina fan, texted me and just, oh, dude, we're there, man. We're guys. No, you're not. You're not. You play Kentucky. That's also a bad team. It just makes me more excited to play Kentucky just to wear them out, man. It was bad. It was a tough game to watch for sure.
It'll be almost like the Chattanooga game.
With the way they played today, it's going to be worse. They were bad. The run game got hot for like 2 minutes, and it was all over.
Yeah.
Negaval making me thirsty, as always.
Look at that
background. What's up, Negaval?
Look at that background.
Oh, good times, baby. Good times.
You see how whoa. You see how big. You see how big the bottle is he's drinking out of, and he got the little ones behind him. the little ones are on display. The big one, that's for drinking.
Dude, I don't know if Wade's in here, but when I met up with Dauber and Wade at the UT South Carolina last year, Wade pulls out this giant bottle of Tennessee orange liqueur. God knows what it was, but he was like, do a shot, Coach Jay. Oh God, it was the most awful thing I've ever tasted. Love you, Wade. Love you. But
yeah, that's what I love about game day and tailgating. Somebody hands you something and says, "Drink this." Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh,
every time. Complete stranger. If they got orange on, okay.
Sure.
Well, why not? We'll see what it is. Let's see here. $10 from Sean Cross says, take some of my Syracuse, Texas over on Penn State. Go Vols. Coach Jay, we got a bunch of gambling addicts in the chat. Your segment on Fridays is going to be hot.
There you go.
Got more comments than anything else.
You told me to pick SMU, and that busted my parlay first thing yesterday.
Wait. I had BYU though. I had BYU.
Somebody's gonna have to go back into the tape. You said SMU.
Matt was
and
in
I
here
followed
earlier.
BYU,
No, it was always BYU. I swear to God. Like, I'll find it. It was BYU though. I even still have it. I still have my notes right here from the other night. I know you probably can't see it, but that's the teams I read off: BYU, Kentucky, Utah, App State, and the Vols.
Hold on, we're going to check.
Maybe I missaid it.
We're going to check the tape right now. We're going to solve this right now. We're 15 minutes. We're 15 minutes away from kickoff, but this is more important.
Good, healthy sports book should be the first thing. Yeah, because what happens when
is
you
it
place
here or
a
first
bet
thing? No, it's right
is
here.
you pay juice.
Because I was talking about
so
NC
if
State.
you're going to
right?
bet on Tennessee in this game and you want to win $100, maybe I misspoke. 110.
I hope so.
Same thing for NC State. So if you think about it real quick, if the equal amount of people have bet on Tennessee and an equal amount of people have bet on NC State, the book keeps 3 weekends of college football.
He said 23-minute mark. So here we go. Coach Jay, you think you said to take who? BYU?
BYU.
All right,
BYU
let's
in the
listen in.
point.
Here we go.
Football. I think after that, the sports books really dial it in, and it gets kind of a lot trickier to pick winners in college football. You know who they're looking to bounce back against, Boogie?
I didn't hear anything because I got kicked off.
Oh, the Clemson Tigers are looking to bounce back after getting their butts handed to them by Georgia against Appalachian State.
I won that game.
They are
honesty, so that's
Lord
that's
have
spoiler.
mercy.
It's 27 minutes to kickoff. Guys, I cannot trust the chat. They're liars. Let's go back. Tennessee opened as a 4-point favorite. It's gone up and up. Try this again. Good
traditionally,
Lord.
I'm pretty hot the first 3 weekends of college football. I think after that, the sports books really dial it in, and it gets kind of a lot trickier to pick winners in college football.
Explain this to me like I'm 3 years old. Why do I trust the chat?
Why
and
do
they
the
keep
lines
giving me false
shift
information
so
much? What do they want me to do?
A good, healthy 110. Same thing for NC State. So if you think that, it's because they want you to take the dog and take the value. I think. But sometimes when there's a heavy line shift and it keeps popping up, give us your picks. What I find. So are we headed towards going to blow that out of the water, and Vegas kind of can't add enough numbers to it quickly enough?
So Dylan says, FanDuel, if you pay $100 and Tennessee has the lead,
3 people commented
at the
on
end of
this.
every
They said
quarter,
they hit that
it
bet.
pays out $1,044. See, y'all are insane. I just don't get into gambling, and I think if I did, I would probably have a problem.
This bit has gone on way too long. We missed the.
So what are your picks?
All right,
here we go.
Yes, here we go. Gone.
Well, no,
Boogie sold it to bet on App State.
It's still sitting there empty. I need to sell it. We do have like four showings today. We've not had a showing in forever. We got 4 showings today. I think it's because the interest rates are coming down, so I think that plays into our favor. So no feedback. Anyway, what the hell is going on?
Exactly.
What is happening around
That's
here?
what I just said.
What are your picks for this week?
Okay, tonight we can go ahead and start tonight. There you go. SMU, who Coach Jay is very, very high on, is an 11.5 point favorite against SMU.
You just said SMU twice.
Oh, I said it. Oh, hold on. Keep it going though. Reverse that. SMU's an 11-point favorite, 11.5-point favorite over BYU. I like the Cougars. I like the Cougars to cover that 11.5. Thursdays, Friday night games are.
There you have it. Coach Jay's on the feed.
I did say it's confusing though. In fairness to Jordan, I need to clean that up a little.
In fairness, I took it the wrong way. So
I gotta bounce, guys. Hey, it was good
You're
seeing
good.
y'all. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
We're gonna win, baby.
All right,
There you
later,
go.
Jonathan. Appreciate you dropping in, brother. Nate's so confused. He's like, what is going on? Well, we had to tell whether or not Coach Jay was right. Brock drops a $2 super chat, says Selden is out for tonight. Yeah, that just came out from VolQuest not that long ago. So Selden will not be out there tonight. Matt, what's going on, brother? What are you looking for tonight? You excited? You think Vols by 50?
I truly believe it. Yeah, I think Nico's going to go for at least 3 1/4, 3 touchdowns, run for another 50, 60 with another touchdown, and then D-Samp's going to eat. He's going to be eating like Ron the Don.
Ooh, like a king.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Fire up the grill, baby. Fire up the grill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let y'all get in here. It's
Yeah,
the
what are we
fan show.
talking about? Yeah.
Should me and Coach Jay just sit here
You gotta
silently
try
and see if what
should.
happens? Just see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens.
Where you guys are going?
Okay, then.
Yep.
I'm kidding. Negaball, give me a little something. Are you fired up? Are you drinking yet? Where are you at on this game?
Yeah, I kind of started drinking.
There you go.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, why not?
As you should.
I really want to see the defense. Like I don't think last week we really got to see much more than just vanilla defense. So I would love to see Pierce just obliterate them.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
And I'm also curious about the secondary. I just need to see what we got going on there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Ricky Gibson. That's for sure. We'll see
McCall
how
really
healthy he is.
McCall really didn't impress me any the other night. Watching North Carolina State play, so I really, yeah.
I think, boys, I'm going to hop off here real quick. I've got to go take a couple more Vols beers down and get ready for this game. Cheers to it, brother. Quick score prediction. It's going to be, I'm thinking 48-21 is what my bet is in. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that and go Vols. Cheers, everybody.
Go Vols.
Appreciate you, Jordan. Have a good day, brother. See you in the post game.
Vols, baby.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
Oh, Shane, you can just call in sick. Saturday is for football, man. Saturday's for football. D says GBO 6310 Vols. Did you? I want to see what the secondary looks like. Like, I think McCoy, Gibson are going to be fine. I really want to see. I want to see who gets more run at star. Does Boo get more run at star this week? And does Jacoby Thomas? Man, I heard so many people say what we talked about on the post game show that he just looks faster. He looks so much faster than Will Brooks. Oh my gosh. Sean Cross.
I already saw it.
I saw you shaking your head. I was like, what is he shaking his head at? For those not to know, this is a tactic that she uses on Tuesday nights to call Sean boobs, and my wife does not think it's funny that we say boobs out for Boogie.
Boobs out for Boogie.
Yeah.
He says, Mrs. Boogie, this is a joke. Shout out Sean Cross, man.
All in the
Looking forward to it. It's going down Tuesday night.
I just got a text say somebody want me to come do some work. I said, find somebody else. It's Tennessee.
That's right.
Yes, you got that right.
How come me and Negavon were the only people in here who want to see some blood and guts out here? Come on, man.
Somebody wanted to see murder earlier.
I want somebody to get hurt. I don't want nobody to get hurt. I want somebody to be football hurt.
Yeah. I want to see him on the sideline second oak too.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference, Ron the Don. Are you hurt or are you injured? If you're hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, you can't.
We want to hurt him.
Yeah, it hurts you.
We want to hurt him.
You ever see that?
Oh, Bailey has a good game tonight.
The routine from Patrice O'Neal when he talks about how the football players hit the people so hard and they pass out and they go out there and they take the socks and they tie the socks around a helmet for the next game. So the next team sees, oh, those are the guys that are taking man's socks once they knock him out. That's what I want to happen tonight, man. Beat the Wolfpack down, knock the fleas off of them.
Please. I love it.
Is anyone watching the Alabama game?
No.
Oh,
they're already down by 3 points.
Are you serious?
Sam ain't no good.
Yeah.
That Twitter feud has been great this week.
I know, right?
Yeah, I've been loving it.
Yeah. Hopefully they give him heck. He's got them playing, man. I know I was really defensive at times of Halsey last year because I really felt like it wasn't on him. I felt like the blame lied with other people, but we still lost a heck of a coach, man. We still lost a heck of a coach to South Florida.
Yeah, but
no doubt.
Yeah,
I just flipped it over. South Florida has the ball, and they're up 3.
Alabama just punted it to them. Yeah,
Okay,
Alabama just had to punt it away. So they held Alabama. They walked down and got 3 points. Then they held Alabama to a 3 and out, and now they're driving again.
Yeah, gosh, wouldn't that be sweet?
Oh,
it'd
yes.
be something.
God, that'd be sweet.
That'd be cherry on top.
It sure would be.
Just think how scary it is that now we finally have a quarterback that's able to make the plays that need to be made, is able to make the passes that need to be made. You remember last year we was talking about how, Nico in the game against Iowa in the Cheez-It Bowl, all he did was what Joe did not do. Joe could have easily picked up and ran the ball. But you know what Joe decided? He decided to throw it. Yay, Joe, ball for life, but you sucked. And now we got a quarterback who can really make those plays over the middle, down the sidelines. Yeah, now it's his offense. It's his game to make the plays. Don't you feel a whole lot better now? Don't you?
Well, here's the thing about all last year. I mean, Joe did well in his bowl game, and we won, looked good, and we were all hyped up the first 2 games, and then he started dropping.
Yeah.
So, and that's where everybody's got that battered ball syndrome right now. They're thinking, Nico looked good in the bowl game, or Nico looked good in the first game. When's the shoe going to drop? Well, it ain't going to drop. He's got it on his foot, and he's running with it.
Yeah, but in Joe's ball game, that was Hendo's offense. He could have made those plays, but when they had to tailor the offense to Joe, it slowed down immensely. It was lethargic. It was pathetic. It was like, ugh. I'm trying to get this better ball syndrome, but it keep on creeping back up like an old ex.
Joe was so indecisive to me. He seemed so indecisive all year long. And when he did run, it looked like he was running scared.
Yep.
I mean, as big as he was, man, he should have been running over people.
Like when he got mad,
he
got mad in that Texas A&M game. Jackie,
Yeah.
you kind
Yeah,
of
for
saw
about
it.
a quarter.
You did.
Like,
You did
it
see
disappeared. It disappeared
That's right.
again.
Yeah, he did it for one game, and it was non-existent after that.
Yeah.
It's
Nate,
crazy.
Nate, what do you think of the game?
Oh man, I'm ready for it.
Online. These players, man, they get online. They read social media. Yeah, they was dogging him out in social media. Yeah, he should have done something. He should have been mad. He should have been mad all year long. He should have been damn near enraged. Make a play, Joe.
I love it. I love it. All right, Nate, what you think of the game tonight?
Oh man, I'm ready to make a lot of people start eating that crow. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all said it earlier. I've been cutting in the field, so somebody put us on the upset alert, and old Danny boy, and I'm ready to make him eat crow. I'm ready to see Nico go for 5 through the air and 2 on the ground.
Love it.
That's what I'm feeling.
That'd be
Love
awesome.
It. Cody, same question, buddy.
Sir. Man, I think we're just giving them too much credit, honestly. After watching them last week, man, I mean, I didn't see nothing special about offense or defense. And I mean, I believe if we don't put up 28 by halftime, I mean, I feel like we ain't doing our jobs right.
I agree.
Fair. Yeah, they played bad last week. No doubt about it.
No, they played real bad last week.
David Sanders at the game.
Yeah.
Cody is dressed clean. He's cleaner than
I'm the pajamas, bro.
I like that.
Do we know if you woo, he's ready to go.
Yeah, we got a little special guest in the house over after a win last night. David Sanders in the house in attendance. I got a lot of messages because Christian Gass is taking a visit to Georgia. Matt Ray of VolQuest confirmed he's locked in. He's dialed in. We got nothing to worry about. He wants to go hang out with some of his friends on the visit. Obviously, you don't want your commits on Georgia's campus, and they're going to push to the end. But it sounds like Tennessee's still fine with Christian Gass. I also read on VolQuest. I was looking for a weather update. Somebody said it's on a weather delay. I don't know if they're trolling just to try to throw off the stream. There's no weather delay. We're about to kick things off. Caleb Perry also out tonight. He is sick. So Caleb Perry and Cam Selden are out. Gives me a little encouragement that Deshaun Bishop looked the part last week, right? That gives me a little bit more encouragement. I usually like to go around the room and do predictions, but it is time for kickoff, so we're going to get out of here. Let me hit one last super chat. Coach Jay, will you read this one for me real quick while I look at something?
This Monday starts Diarrhea Awareness Week. Runs until Friday. Go Big Orange.
Papa Jay, what is wrong with you? We'll be live right after the game.
Baby.
Go
Come right back
Vols.
here.
Guns
Post-game
out,
show.
guns out.
Go Big
GBO,
Orange.
baby.
That we charge.